You are getting very sleepy. You are getting very sleepy. Don't worry. I won't ask you to quack like a duck. Hypnosis isn't mind control. It's us working together to accomplish our goals. Been watching maybe too many hypnosis videos here on TikTok the last few months, and anytime I have, come on back now, come on back. Anytime I have something swinging, have an opportunity to pretend I'm hypnotizing you, maybe I could sit here and dance, get my hips moving one way and my hands moving another, and tell you you're getting very there. And then if I put a little sway on it, might get you to do all sorts of crazy things. Hello, Vinny Fort. Hello, Dwayne. Hello, Joy Hooks. Hello, User. Hello, Mrs. Jones and Buddy Prince. And so excited to be with you today. I am so excited to be with you today. Let me check the time. Oh, I don't like it when it's this time. Hello, Anne-Marie. I don't like it when it's this time because it always makes me... I do a grand introduction on all of my videos. I'm famous for saying good morning to you. And no worries, that's not my grand introduction right now. But all my videos I start, not all of them, but I generally, sometimes I say hey there. But a lot of my videos I say good morning to you. What I've realized when it's like 11:50 or 11:54 like it is right now, I struggle calling it morning because it's already feeling like afternoon. I've been up for, 6-7 hours at this point. My day's going, my blood's pumping. There's helicopter. Did everyone in here see the movie Goodfellas? Where the helicopter is chasing Ray Liotta throughout the last, 20 minutes of the movie. No, I'm not Ray Liotta, and I really don't often break the law, but anytime I hear a helicopter, I feel somebody's watching me. So I just had a helicopter, hello, sir, fly overhead, and I got a little paranoid, if you will. But good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Thoughts from the Gym. This is a show I started on August 17th of last year. It was a time after a few years of working on my mental health. I realized my body wasn't how I wanted it to be, and I thought, as a guy that had been a former runner and run for a good part of his life, realized that working out always feels really good, as if you guys didn't know that. But it helps you sleep better. It makes you feel, walk with your head held high and your chest puffed out. If I had bigger pectoral muscles, my chest would be puffed out. But anyway, so I joined a Planet Fitness here in Naperville it's coming up on, 6 months ago? I think it'll be 6 months mid-February. And I'm very proud of my consistency. I've been working out about 3 times a week, every week since that. And I thought maybe somebody would care. Maybe it's just a video log of my progress or keep me focused a little bit. I started going live that first day just for 5 or 10 minutes and share a few thoughts from the gym. And this is today's show. I just had a great workout here at Planet Fitness. I have been focusing on 4 main exercises, or actually 6. I'm going to count stretching as an exercise because I'm 55 years old. My number one fitness goal is not getting hurt, to be honest with you, because if I know if I'm hurt and can't work out, I'm going to backstep, and I'd rather not backstep. Sometimes that's a part of life, but I'd rather avoid that if possible. So I take my stretching fairly seriously and put in maybe 5 or 10 minutes before I work out and 5 or 10 minutes at the end of the workout. So I start with stretching. I go to bench press. Today I went to lat pulls, then went to curls, and then did the low row, it's called, which is kind of works the same exercise as lat pulls. But one of my goals when I started working out, hello, Paul Mitchell. Thank you for joining. How does my hair look, Paul Mitchell? I don't know. I think Paul Mitchell has beauty products like shampoos and conditioners. I don't know that I've actually ever used a Paul Mitchell product, but I believe there is a Paul Mitchell brand of conditioner and shampoo and stuff like that. Hello, Jack. How are you? But anyway, so I start with stretching. I go to bench, lat pulls, curls, low row. One of my goals when I started working out was to get stronger. I couldn't do one pull-up at the time. And honestly, it took me a lot longer to get to the point where I could do a pull-up. But I stopped focusing so much on the pull-ups and focusing more on strengthening the muscles that help you do pull-ups, which are the lat pulls and the low rows. That combined with a little more focus on weight loss, I think is going to get me to hopefully my record number of pull-ups at one time is 6. Probably did that maybe 10 years ago. I think it'd be neat if at 55 years old I could figure a way to do 10 pull-ups. I don't know if that's in the realm of possibility, but I'm going to throw it out there as a goal today. Get to 10 pull-ups at some point. A few weeks ago, I decided to mix it up. I've been doing a combination, and you guys might be bored as heck, but if you're bored as heck, change the channel. I've been doing a combination of endurance lifting and strength lifting. And the way you build endurance is doing a lot of reps of a lower weight. The way you build strength is and I'm not a fitness expert, but this is my experience. The way you build strength is doing lesser reps of a heavier weight. And I'd kind of been working up a little bit and do 4 sets each exercise. And the last few weeks, I've been moving up in weights each time and just kind of maxing out and going as many times as I could. And I was on my next to highest weight I've achieved so far and did as many reps as I could on each exercise. And I'll tell you what, I whooped my butt today and it felt really, really good. After lifting, I did my core and did my stretching as I've done. I've been talking about it for a while, and it might be boring you, but I got a bad right knee. And I met with an orthopedic guy a couple months ago, have an appointment with him in 2 weeks, and he was actually talking about knee replacement. That frightens me a little bit. Sounds like a big procedure, a lot of rehab work, and that's something I'd like to avoid if at all possible. Somebody actually on this show suggested I start walking backwards. This is me walking backwards on the treadmill to help strengthen the muscles around my knee. I did it for the first time last Tuesday, so I did it for the third time today. Slightly increase the speed each time, only going for 10 minutes. It's a great way to finish out your workout. It's almost hypnotic. It's almost hypnotic. So many things you do at the gym are really hard. But I'll tell you, I don't know how much you've ever practiced walking backwards. But if you're not careful, you might fall down. So I'm not going like any world record speed, but I am walking backwards for 10 or 11 minutes, feeling good. My legs feel it. It's a little cherry on the sundae to my workout, and I do think it might relieve some of the pain on my knee. Denny's saying stem cell therapy. I guess I could look into that. And Janet's saying knee replacements are rough. Yeah, Janet, I'm sure they are, and it's just something I'd like to avoid. And I had knee surgery done where they took some cartilage out maybe 20 years ago now, and the knee was never the same. And I think after you have surgery done, what they're working on probably is never as good as it used to be. And I'd like to avoid it if possible. So Janet's asking if gel injections. I didn't do a gel injection, but I did get a cortisone shot, and I don't think it helped at all, honestly, 2 months ago. But I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep working out. I'm going to keep strengthening the muscles around the knee. I talked about it before. I'm going to talk about it real quickly. About 2 weeks ago, and this is going to be a repeat for a lot of you that have been watching. One of my goals, besides pull-up goals, when I started was I'd like to lose about 10 or 15 pounds. Last August, I was 220. I think a really good-looking weight for me would probably be closer to maybe 205, 208 or something like that. And I'd been working out, 3-4 times a week for 4 or 5 months, and I kept looking at myself, and I kept looking at the numbers that would pop up on the scale whenever I checked, and the weight almost never moved at all. 2 weeks ago, I experienced something I didn't allow myself to experience very often, and that was hunger. I was sitting at a Starbucks. I felt hungry. My first instinct was to go get a donut and fill the void that was in my tummy. And then I said, wait a minute, Ken. I wonder what would happen if instead of filling the void, we enjoyed the void and just kind of operated feeling hungry. And instead of calculating the number of calories or the amount of ice cream I'd eat or the amount of donuts I eat or worrying about all those things, how about I focus on the amount of hours I spend a day feeling the sensation that is hunger? And I've been doing it it's 15 days today. I was 220.4 2 weeks ago today. I'm going to be on the scale in, I don't know, probably 20 minutes or so. And I'm pretty confident I've lost some weight. I think I look a little different. I think when I'm doing sit-ups, I think there's, just a little bit. And it's hard to tell when you're only talking a few pounds. I don't want to do any radical weight loss. I don't have any crazy weight loss goals. And as a matter of fact, the biggest concern about this diet that I'm doing, and I'm hesitant to call it a diet, I'd like it to be a lifestyle, is I might lose too much weight. I tend to go overboard on almost anything I do. And I can really get into this feeling that is hunger in my tummy. And if I'm not careful, I think I'll lose more weight than I want and maybe more weight than is healthy. So when I get to the desired number, I'm going to try and probably reintroduce eating at various times and maybe not feel hungry. Right now, I go hungry. About 4 or 5 times hours a day, I feel a little pangs of hunger. If I could wrap up I'll call it a training regimen, you call it a diet, call it whatever you want. If I could describe it in as few words as possible, I'd say I am down to eating 2 meals a day. I eat whatever the heck I want. I eat as much as I want. As a matter of fact, I try and eat sometimes more than I think I should because I know I'm not going to eat again for 6-7 hours. And I'm not going to snack, and I'm not going to eat chips or cookies or ice cream in the breaks. But when I'm eating, it's Katie bar the door. I'm going to eat whatever the heck I want and consume as many calories as I want. You know why? Because I like ice cream. I like cookies. I like ho-hos. I don't want to swear them off or not eat pasta or not eat whatever, a baked potato with loads of sour cream and butter. I want to eat what I want to eat, and I think I can do that if I, again, spend maybe 4 or 5 hours of the day at a calorie deficit. And the way I know I'm at a calorie deficit is when I'm feeling hunger. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm excited about it because I know I'm losing weight. I think I'm going to look better at the pool this year. I think it's going to take some pressure off my knee as I'm walking and every step I take during the day if I lose that 10 pounds. And I'm also going to be able to throw up a few more pull-ups and achieve my pull-up goal a little easier. So those are my thoughts from the gym today. And it's Tuesday. It is January 30th. I'm hungry, but I'm still got probably another hour or two feeling that way. And then I'm going to gorge and have some massive, delicious lunch. I might get a beef sandwich with a large chocolate shake from Portillo's. That's what I'm talking about. And when I say a beef, I mean a big beef dipped in their sauce and a large chocolate shake. And that'll tide me over till, 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. So anyway, it's Tuesday. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good as well. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, following along in my little journey. If you're curious, you're inspired, you want to do it, please start your own. I think a lot of us tend to think maybe we don't know how to work out, or we don't know how to go live, or we don't know how to I don't know, golf or get in shape or what have you. I'd recommend the best way to learn, in my opinion, is just get started. And if you're curious about working out and you'd like to get in a little better shape, go for a walk and build on that. Start small and add a little bit over time. And you'll learn as you get curious, and you'll learn as you do, and you'll start feeling better, and you'll get some momentum. And once you got momentum working on your side, I really think you can accomplish almost anything. So anyway, I want to thank you so much for joining today. I hope you are feeling really, really good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.